Good morning. This is your news report and your Bitcoin update and your cryptocurrencies update as of Saturday, November 28th. So hopping right on over here, we do see that 88.366% of all the Bitcoins have been issued. Just want to clear something up really fast. Whenever we say new Bitcoins being mined, we are talking about a set supply that is left to be mined, because there can never be more than the 21 million Bitcoins that were originally designated. We currently have 18.5 million in existence, but we do not currently have all of those in circulation, because in some cases people have the Bitcoin stored on something like their hard drive and then they throw it out, or stored on like a paper wallet or a digital wallet, and then they lose their keys. So Bitcoin inherently, because of that, is deflationary. Hopping onto CoinGecko, we do see Bitcoin up a little bit on the day. We were down to about 16.5 at the lowest point, I think, and now we're up to 17.3. Ethereum up from 500 as well. XRP back up as well. It looks like a lot of the alternative coins are experiencing quite a bit of a bump over the past day, with some like Cardino over here 21%. So we are still in an altcoin season, so that is where most of the money will be made for now. Hopping on over to Bitcoin dominance by market cap, we do have Bitcoin dropping from about 63% to about 62.5%. Typically when Bitcoin drops, it's because money is flowing from Bitcoin into altcoins. That signals the start of an altcoin season. So we want to keep that in mind. Not too much change here though. Over on Bitcoin treasuries, we do still have 4.01% of the total Bitcoin in circulation stored in the treasuries of publicly traded companies. So great for adoption, but not too many new players in this space. But we want to keep our eye out on this one. Over on Cycle Repeat, we do have not too much of a drop being projected by them. I think the lowest will be after December 7th on their prediction is about what we're at today, end of January, 17.5. So keep this in mind that even if we do start going up, we should expect pullbacks, sometimes of up to 40%. And they are now predicting all-time highs around 360K, which is within the range we've talked about before on my channel. So I think this is reasonable. I do expect we will be having fairly large pullbacks in the future. So make sure you're managing risk appropriately if you are investing in cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. Over on our stock to flow model, as of today, Bitcoin is around 17,500 and its fair value is just over 24,000 right now. So we do still have a lot of positive upside according to our stock to flow model. So you want to keep that in mind if you are going to invest for the long term. There is a pretty good chance, even with some regulatory hurdles, that Bitcoin will be going up in the future. Over on our bid-ask spread for Bitcoin, we do see more interest in buying at these lower levels than we do in selling at these higher levels. There is a pretty large spike at the apex, so keep that in mind, that'll probably keep the price pretty steady for the near term until one of these bars decreases. Looking at retail getting involved, we did previously last week, the November 15th to the 21 week, have Bitcoin search interest being at 100 relative high, which was the highest point of the past 12 months, and we have already eclipsed it this week. So there is still search interest for people just looking up things like Bitcoin. Over the past, we have seen this correlate to peaks of Bitcoin bull runs, as we saw in 2017, where search interest on Google just skyrocketed. Another thing to look out for is when celebrities or well-known people that are not normally in this space start posting about Bitcoin. That's another warning flag that we are reaching a peak. But as of now, we still have quite a bit of upside to go, but keep in mind that we are potentially reaching a relative high. So that's it for Bitcoin. Over to DeFi, we do still have $13 billion of value locked in decentralized finance, and we are going up after that drop with the pullback that Bitcoin had. Maker still up at the top, Uniswap still the highest DEX. So not too much change here. Because we are entering an altcoin season, it is reasonable to expect this to go up shortly, and having the total value locked in decentralized finance to increase for two reasons. Firstly, the value of the US dollar locked if the price of altcoins starts to increase. Additionally, if the value of Bitcoin starts to climb and the Bitcoin market dominance starts to fall, money will be flowing from Bitcoin to these other altcoins and DeFi. So on to news. The US is still increasing cases rapidly with, as you can see, county by county, pretty much the entire country being red. We do have a few orange patches where we didn't before and a couple of green patches. I get the sense that green is just not reporting. In some cases, they might be reporting, but for the most part, I think it's very unreasonable that one county would have no deaths in 20 cases and then another would have 2,500 cases when they're right next to each other. So this is not great to see as a whole. And on our chart, we do have the value dropping, which is a really good thing to see. Hopefully we can continue to lower this curve. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and follow for more. If you like it, YouTube will start recommending you more content like this and more crypto content in particular. And if you hit subscribe and then bell button and then notifications and then select all, you will be notified whenever I post any content. And with us entering a Bitcoin bull run and now an altcoin season, I will be posting a lot of time sensitive content that you'll want to know about. So again, that's like, subscribe, bell button, all. I also post regularly on other social media platforms, so make sure to check me out on there for other updates as soon as I have them. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.